Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Onyii here. So here we are live at the biggest car manufacturing plant in Africa, which is the Innoson car manufacturing plant here in Nnewi, Anambra State, Nigeria. So we came today to see how the cars are being manufactured. We are currently at the factory, as you guys can see, and I'm going to take you guys around. So stick around and let's get started with this video. So the owner of Innoson Company himself, Mr. Chukuma, decided to take us around the factory and explain how things are done in the factory. We were really happy because we did not expect him to have the time to explain things to us the way he did. So this first section we entered is where they call the production section. He said this is where they convert iron, which they use in making their vehicles. Now, the fun fact is they actually make their vehicles from scratch. Like, I used to think that they import the parts of the vehicles and then they assemble it here in Nigeria. But he told us that they make everything here in Nigeria. Like, they bring the raw materials, they make all the parts of the vehicle and they assemble it here in Nigeria in this their factory. And everybody was so surprised, especially me, because I used to think that they just assemble the parts, like they import the parts and then they assemble it and sell, but they make everything from scratch, which is really commendable. This factory is very big and they have lots of workers and lots of machines, like different kinds of machines, and a lot of work is going on here. In fact, there was so much noise that sometimes it was hard to hear what he was saying. But this is where they make their long buses, luxurious buses, BRT buses. This is where they are made. So this Chinese man was so funny, so a lot of people went to take pictures with him. Now this section we are walking towards is where they paint the luxury buses, like the BRT buses they were making at the other side. This is where they paint those buses. Now this section is where they work on the engine of the BRT buses. As you can see, a lot of work is going on here. So this part of the factory is where they do the finishing for the big buses. Their big buses, this is where they do the finishing. Now, this thing you're seeing are the military cars they are still working on. Now, this section we're about to enter is the spraying section for their military trucks. You know, they make military trucks too, so this is where they spray the military trucks. This area we're about to enter is where they fix the parts of the military trucks, you know, the lights, the engine, all those red, is it red and black or red and blue lights that is usually in the military trucks. This is where they fix them. Like, this is where they fix a lot of things in the military car. Now let's listen to the quality control manager of the company.
Work on the body fresh from 20, depending on the vehicle anyway, because there are vehicles that their chassis are quite different from their body. Just like this pickup truck here. The chassis or the powertrain is actually different. It can be separated from the body. Unlike vehicles like buses, SUVs, MPVs, sedans, and all the rest, where the chassis and the body can. So from here the vehicle goes down up to final at the last point there of assembly, where it is the cabin is attached to the powertrain. It's a multi-purpose vehicle, like your Sienna. It doesn't come with an impediment. We manufacture this complete order. Complete order means you start from scratch. Yes, we have Mitsubishi Cummins, yes, and this for the military truck that is fully branded type. From the final assembly point, the vehicle moves to alignment. Alignment is further down the line because according to the production line, the vehicle will move that way up to the alignment point in front. But because we're going to pass this bit before we get to alignment. But alignment, generally what happens in alignment, everything has to do with fluid and liquid. You know there's a difference between fluid and liquid. So your engine oil, everything about oil, radiator coolant, wiper fluid, and friction. That is the point where the brake is adjusted. And at that point too is where the vehicle will be started for the water first time. So from alignment it moves down to test or quality control. And there are lots of tests that are carried out in the vehicle. You have your speedometer test, your brake test, stability test, your headlamp test, the rain test, which is behind us, and last but not the least, the road test. Every vehicle on the road test, irrespective of the numbers your vehicle is able to produce during your testing in the factory. You can't compare what you get on your normal road to the perfect conditions which you test your vehicle inside the factory. So every brand new vehicle that comes out of the production line goes for road test. If nothing happens, which usually doesn't happen, then the vehicle is ready for delivery. But what is behind us is a rain simulator. A rain simulator. Yes, rain. Doesn't do like the name implies it. Like the vehicle is inside, the driver is inside for about 2 to 3 minutes and will be let down on the vehicle just to check if there is any ingress. Once that's done, it's the second to the last test. After the rain test, you have your road test and the vehicle is ready for delivery.
So this area of the factory is where they conduct the speed test and the road test, as he mentioned earlier. So according to his explanation, these equipment, like these machines they have here, is what they use in conducting the speed test and the road test. You don't need to take the cars outside, to conduct this test. I actually thought that they were supposed to, drive it outside and all that, but he said it wasn't necessary because these equipment, like these things you're seeing on the floor and all these things, is what they use for the speed test and the road test.
Here, the battery is rated 205 kilometers per hour. I can speed it up to 200 kilometers per hour while at the point. So I don't really need to take it outside or in the speed lane to do the speed test.
So guys, that's the summary of how they make their cars. Stay tuned for more videos. Remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. You can also share this video, okay? Support Nigerian brand, support African brand, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am Onyii. Bye.